Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. How the heck have you been? I'm excited for today's video. I love these get ready with me's. I love seeing makeup, the hair, the outfit, the whole 9 yards. So that's what we're gonna do in today's video. I'm actually getting ready to go out for my birthday dinner. It was my birthday yesterday. I don't even know if I want to tell you guys, I'm 34 years old. I don't know how I feel about it. It really hasn't sunken in yet, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. But I'm also excited for today's video because you guys, we have a sponsor for today's video. I want to go ahead and thank Ana Luisa for sending me over a few pieces of jewelry to share with you guys that are near and dear to my heart. Just to give you guys some background information, they're based out in Brooklyn, New York. And what I love about them, they give you high quality pieces of jewelry at an affordable price, okay? It's sustainable jewelry. Who doesn't love that? I've actually purchased from them previously before they even reached out to me, which made it even that much better. And so inside you get these little like dust bags, which is really nice. They have magnetic little buttons here, which is really nice, especially for traveling. And if you don't have like a huge storage collection for your jewelry, these are really nice to have just to keep them, you know, dust free. So the first piece that I have right here, and I'll bring it in for a close-up, this is the Forget Me Not necklace, which this piece is going to be perfect, absolutely perfect for layering. And I'm actually think tonight I'm going to layer my other piece of jewelry that I have from them that I purchased months ago. The detail that it has is just so beautiful. It looks so high quality. Now these are dipped in 14 karat gold, so you're not going to get the green fingers, the green around your neck when you're sweating. I know you've all been there because I know I sure have. And another thing I love about this, it has an adjustable extender in the back. Next up, I have this gorgeous piece. This is a bracelet. I love, let me tell you, love bracelets. However, it is so hard for me to find bracelets that like fit my wrist. You guys, I have like the tiniest wrist, like this is what we're working with. And the great thing about this is look how like teeny this is. This also has an adjuster on here and an extender. So you can make it larger, you can make it small. I'm so glad this is like gonna fit me. And then lastly, I had to get a pair of hoop earrings. I'm a hoop girl. I've always been a hoop girl. And I love the detailing. It's almost like a rope. I love these because they're not super tiny like a Huggy, but they're not like too large either. They're like the perfect like medium sized hoop with that little bit of detail. So if you guys liked any of these pieces or just want to check out their website, I will have all of the details and all the information down below in the description box. So make sure you check it out. And I highly recommend doing that now because they are running an exclusive Black Friday sale that's happening. And let me tell you, Christmas is right around the corner. Holidays are approaching and you can save some major cash on these pieces. They would make great gifts. So again, check out all the information down below. Thank you, Ana Luisa, for sponsoring this video. And now let's go ahead and let's do something. I'm sweating under these lights and we gotta beautify ourselves. So let's get going. I'm sweating, absolutely sweating, which you could probably see. I get so rosy here. Of course, I also have like rosacea. Now this isn't really gonna be like a tutorial. I'm just kind of showing you like what I'm gonna do because we gotta do hair and an outfit. And I don't want you guys sitting here for like 45 minutes with me, you know? To prime the eyes, I am gonna go in. This is my MAC Painterly Paint Pots. I'm gonna go in with my ABH Soft Glam palette. I feel like everybody and their mother like has this palette because like look, you literally have everything you need in here. I'm gonna take a little bit of that burnt orange. You guys, I don't know how I feel about 34. I don't know. I just feel like next year, I'm gonna be 35. That's like what? Oh my God, that's half a 70. Ooh, I cannot think about that. Oh man, I remember I took 25 kind of hard because I'm like, that's half a 50. Now I'm half a 70. Oh God, I do not like that. Like in all honesty though, I feel like it's just a number. Like I honestly feel like I'm 18 inside. You know what I mean? I feel like I still dress too. I feel like kind of younger. But I really don't care. That's what I like and that's what I'm gonna do. And I am gonna take a little bit of tempera, which is like that kind of bone shade, and just lightly just like sweep that on my lid because I want my lid to kind of still be bright. Now I am gonna do a wing liner. Oh, and I used this in a recent video. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. Oh goodness. Oh, I love this liner though, I will say. Wing liner is done. I'm going to pop on some lashes, and I think I'm going to use my Lily lashes. I am going to have to clean the band off though a little bit, but they are in the style Hollywood. My lashes are on. Let's go ahead and get started on the complexion. I think I'm going to go in with this foundation from Collab. You can find Collab at Sally's Beauty, and this one's in the shade beige. Let's get rid of this redness, shall we? Just gonna buff this out. Go with a brush first. If I want to blend it in with a sponge, I will, but I've been liking this brush. It's from Alamar Cosmetics, and look at the coverage of this foundation. So guys, tell me, are any of you like in your mid-30s, and I don't know, like how do you feel about it? Where are you in your life? You know, I'm not married. I don't have any children. And not that that bothers me, because it doesn't, but I'm just like, man, like, do I need to start freezing my age? You know, like, I don't know. That is so expensive though. I remember that there was an episode of the Kardashians that did it. I'm thinking it's like a couple $1,000s. Girl, it's like $50,000 plus for like one, I don't know what they call it. I don't know the terminology, but I'm like, man, but like, I'm so content though. Like, that's the thing. Even though my journey is not with everybody else's, okay? I know everybody's getting married, everybody's having kids, getting engaged, you know what I mean? That's not my journey, you know? And I'm completely fine about that. I got this all in my hair. It's okay. We're gonna do the hair a little bit later. I love this foundation. So yeah, are any of you guys like in your mid-30s and still kind of just doing your own thing? I'd love to know, because like I'm surrounded by people who are like married, engaged, kids, maybe 2 kids, maybe 3. And I'm just over here like, I don't know. I'm just over here living my life. You know what I mean? I mean, doing stuff, putting all this money, like putting all my efforts into like making, you know, my house beautiful. I don't know, just focusing on my family, because we've had, you know, we've been through the ringer. If you guys don't follow me, I don't even know if I think I mentioned it, but I didn't really like, you know, talk on it. But my dad was diagnosed with cancer right when COVID hit. So, you know, that's kind of when I took that break for a few months, because he was living here. I'm pretty much was his like full-time caregiver, and I was working my full-time job. So that was a very stressful time, you know, in my life. So I just dedicate like a lot of my time to like, you know, my family, you know, when they're going through things, and my job, you know, I'm trying to make this home like how I want it, and for me, you know. So I'm like perfectly content where I'm at. But then on the other side, I'm like, shit, like I'm 34. I'm like, I just, not that I try not to put like, I don't constrict my life around like time. But, you know, sometimes I do. I'm like laying in bed and I'm like 34 years old. Like I should probably get started like on that type of stuff. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I feel like I should start taking it a little bit more seriously. I don't know how to explain it, but let me know, like, any of you guys in the same situation where you're like, you're happy, like you're in a good spot, but like you're in your mid-30s and like you want marriage, you want to be with somebody, you want kids, but like not right now. But it's like you're 34, so you don't have like, you know, time. I don't know. It's really hard for me to like put into words like how, like what I'm trying to say here, but like I'm just curious, like let me know, is anybody out there like me right now? And you know, I don't know, maybe I'll just adopt some kids, you know, and when I'm like 36 or something like that, you know, I don't know, 1 to 2 kids, and I'll call it a day, and I'll just continue to live my life. And you know, that's fine. Be a single mom. I'm fine with that. My mom raised 3 great kids. Me and my brothers all turned out great, and we are a very, very close-knit family. So I'm like, I can do it, you know? But anyways, that's just like my little tangent on like being 34 and like where my mind is. I'm going to give my skin a little bit more color. I'm gonna go in, this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Toast, and just kind of like go, like, I'm not really one to contour, you guys know that. I just like to give me some little bit of oomph. Like, look how pretty that is. My scalp is flaking away. I have such a dry scalp. Like, what do you guys use for that? Let me know. You just like put like bronzer or whatever like all over your nose and then kind of sculpt it with the concealer. That's kind of what I'm gonna do today. This is the LA Girl. This is the same concealer. This one's in the shade Natural. It has a little bit more of like a peachy undertone for this eye right here, just to try and cancel out some of like that bluish gray. Just kind of like the warmth of my finger, just tap this in. But do you see how it brightened and canceled out a lot of those tones? This is the 16-hour camo concealer. On here. I love it. You guys, on top of turning 34, I got a new job. I haven't started yet. I'm super excited for it. It's going to be a lot of hard work. And I honestly don't know if, like, you guys, I don't think I ever share, like, what I do. I'm a healthcare recruiter, okay? So, like, right now, I recruit healthcare professionals, like, more in, like, the ally space, so, like, respiratory therapist, physical therapists, occupational, speech therapists. I recruit like athletic trainers, and like I've done pharmacists, and pretty much I recruit for a major hospital system here based in Pittsburgh. So that's what I've done for about 4.5 years. I've always been in recruiting, and yeah, that's what I do. I got a couple questions on, asking like, what I do for a job and this and that. And obviously during times of COVID, it was very, very stressful. I dedicated a lot of time, to my full-time job, because in the end, I need to pay my bills. So that's what I do. And really quickly though, to highlight the bridge of my nose, I'm going in with a lighter shade of a concealer. It's the Maybelline Fit Me in Vanilla. It's just a little bit lighter than what we got going on here. But yeah, so I'm in like HR, like talent acquisition is where I am. I went to college, went to Penn State University. I went to a branch campus because I don't party, I don't drink, I don't do any of that. Nothing against those who do. It was just not for me. I, did a semester in the city of Pittsburgh, right down near Pitt. I went to Carlow University. If any of you guys are, familiar. Freaking hated it. I hated it. All my friends would go down to Pitt and party every weekend, and I'd be coming home. And I'm like, this is so stupid for me boarding here, because I dormed. I had roommates, and I'm like, this is stupid. So I left. I went back home, and I worked part-time, and I went to school full-time. So I would go to work, or I would go to school, I'd go to work, and that's what I did. And that's how, I've been working since I've been 15 years old. So I do the YouTube, just as a hobby. I've always enjoyed YouTube. YouTube's like a major part of my life. I've discovered YouTube in college. I remember I was like in the computer lab, and I was getting a haircut, and I have like naturally curly hair. So I was like looking up like curly hair, like routines and things like that. And I came across YouTube. Her name is Kaylee Noel. She was, if you guys follow her, she was the very, very first one. And then like one thing led to another. I clicked on her video, then I saw more video like on the recommended sign. And then the next thing I know, I'm down this rabbit hole of YouTube videos. And that's kind of how I discovered like the YouTube community. And I've been hooked ever since. I'm 34 now. So you figure college from now, huge part of my life. So that's kind of that. I'm trying to like open up a little bit with you guys. Let me know if you're liking this. If you want me to do like a Q&A or anything like that, I'd be happy to. But yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at in my life. So I did get a new job. Like I said, I start in a few weeks. I'm super excited. It's definitely a bump up for me in my career. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm just like nervous of like the responsibility, and I'm like, man, I can barely keep up with like YouTube as it is. It's a lot of, time you have to commit. And I'm like, I just hope I can make it work. I really do, because I enjoy this. I enjoy you guys, and this is definitely a passion of mine. So yeah, I turned 34. I'm starting a new job. It's like, 2022 is here, and I'm just making some changes, and so that's that. I'm going to use my Laura Mercier. This is the translucent setting powder, and I'm going to set. Remember this? This is the City Bronzer from Maybelline. I used to use these all the time. Like, obviously, I have because it's like busted, and I've obviously, you know, hit pan on that. For blush, I'm going to go in Milani. This one is not Luminoso. This one's Coralina. I'm going to like place this. I'm like just like tapping this. Okay, so my brows are done. I'm actually gonna wait to set them. I feel like if I set my brows then go in with my finishing spray, I don't know, if like the finishing spray kind of like sits on my brows, it's a thing, but I'm gonna do this at like the end. I forgot to put the camera back on when I started to do this, but I'm going in. This is the iconic London. This is the original liquid highlight or illuminator, whatever you want to call it. I did put some like right here and like right at like the tip of my nose. This stuff's powerful. Like just like right up here. See, it's just like a little, I don't know, a little bit of like lift. All right, to set my face, I'm going in. This is the e.l.f. This is the Makeup Mist and Set. Let's go in now to set the brows. And then I'll just go in like a brush here, just like smush it, like lay it flat. A little bit of lower lash mascara. Mine's filthy, but this is the L'Oreal Telescopic. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go in, this is Rimmel's Lasting Finish Lip Liner in Coffee Bean. Yeah, this one's in Coffee Bean. I'm going in, this is the Almay lipstick in Call Out. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go in, this is the Dose of Colors Liquid Lip in Supernatural. I'm gonna put that in the center here, just to lighten this up a little. So this is the makeup look. Let me come in a little closer for ya. Love, love, love this makeup. So let's go ahead. I'm going to grab a couple things for the hair. Like I said, it's pouring outside, so I honestly just want it like off of my face. So I think what I'm gonna do is just take this, because like I want to do that bun where it has like the middle part, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna take like this first section, and I just have like this kind of like boar bristle brush. It's actually a teasing brush, but I find it really nice to like slick hair back. But see how I'm like kind of taking everything like back this way, but I want to keep that middle part. This from L'Oreal, it's the Root cover up, just to kind of like fill in, like, you know, we're 34 now, so I'm like, my hair's starting to thin, so I'm just gonna like spray some in there. Okay, and then I'm gonna do kind of like the same thing, just like gradually, and I'm never letting go of the hair. I'm like switching like between hands here. Is this making sense? See how I have that little bit of part? I like that on me. Okay, this is going a lot better than I expected. Okay, I'm excited now. Now I'm excited. Like before, I was like, oh dear Lord. You know what I mean? Like, how's this gonna go? So I do have like these from, what is this? Scungy, just the black little like elastic bands. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is just put my hair, come on, work for mama. Okay, and if your hair is freshly washed, I do recommend going in with a dry shampoo. I've been loving this one. I picked it up at Ulta not too long ago. It's the IGK Invisible dry shampoo, but this is the jet lag one. Oh, I love this. If you're looking for like a really gritty, like texturizing dry shampoo, this is the one. I need a little bit of grit. Okay. Just tease it a little bit. Just gonna wrap it, and I continue to do this. That ain't bad. Eco Style professional styling gel, but I'm just gonna like put a little bit in here just to like get it in. This is not my toothbrush that like I brush my teeth with. It's just a new one that I got, and I feel like if you don't have an edge control brush, go just get a toothbrush. Accentuate that part a little bit. Now I'm not gonna get all crazy, you know, I'm just want to lay these down. And then I'm taking the L'Oreal root spray and just kind of going around the perimeter so my hair don't look like it's like thinning that much, you know? And then just take some hairspray. And just like that, our hair is done. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna get an outfit on, get our jewelry on, because I gotta get going. My beautiful little hoops. It's almost 3 o'clock and I'm like, this sun is in and out all day. Oh my God, I love these. Okay, I am doused in Ana Luisa jewelry. I have my bracelet on. I have the Jusuf chain. I have my little pendant. So here is my final outfit. The T-strap heels are from Forever 21. I have the American Eagle jeans on. I have a bodysuit from Abercrombie. This little cropped blouse is from H&M. So guys, this wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy it and let me know what your thoughts are down below. Before you leave, make sure, like I said, check out Ana Luisa. I'll have all the information down below. You don't want to miss an opportunity and a huge sale as what's going on right now for Black Friday. So definitely be sure to check them out. Let me know if you get any pieces. Tag me on Instagram. I'll have my handle here. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.